Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here with the children. Yes, yes. So, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope your day was good. It is still Tuesday. It is the 2nd of November, 2021. So the rain and snow finally subsided today, and so okay, you know what? I love you, but I can't be doing this while I'm doing this. All right, thank you. She's such a baby. So anyway, snow and rain finally stopped. It didn't really, I wouldn't say it cleared up, but it got, I think we were about 47, 48 degrees today. So I went out, moved some stone earlier, did that. Then we actually had to go and make a grocery run. So I'm going to talk about two things in this video. I'm going to talk about China, talk about food prices and stuff like that. So we went grocery shopping, came back from grocery shopping. I'm like, you know what, I feel pretty good. I'm going to move some more stone. So I ended up doing like 4 more wheelbarrows, and then darkness set in, and that was the end of that. So, but got a lot more done, and it looks a lot better, and it's going to continue. You know, just keep banging away at it, and before you know it, that pile will be gone. And I'll go, man, I need another load of stone. So anyway, China is amping up their productions of silos. Satellite images show that they are upgrading these silos that they have that can shoot long-range ballistic missiles to hit the United States. Now, I want people to realize our silos that we have here are antiquated. We have not been upgrading those type of things. We spend more militarily wise than anybody else. Okay, I think combined, I think China is second. But China is actually trying to put themselves in a position to be a player. And so, like I said, my concern has always been China. I've been saying it for more than 30 years. The thing to worry about is not Russia. It's always been China. So anyway, China's amping up production of these silos. Their ships, they've been banging ships out like crazy. If you pay attention to those type of things, you will see that to be the case. And they're out producing us at this point. Now, we still have the largest navy and all that type of stuff, which is great. But again, they're not outspending us, but they are outproducing us, if that makes any sense. And China has not been to war, you know, in a constant war for the last 20 years, like the American soldier has. So that does one of two things. We're more battle ready. That, I'll give you that. But we have a lot more burnout with our troops because of the fact that we've been at war for 20 straight years. Does that mean that there are a lot more veterans that are ready to take action if needed if we were invaded by a foreign power? Oh, absolutely. It would be an absolutely logistical nightmare for any military to come into the United States and think that they were going to invade this country. They'd make, okay, honestly, let's talk about it honestly. They'd make headway on the coast, right? They could go in, take over some of the cities, but they're not going to get inland very far, and they're going to meet a lot of resistance, not just from our own military, but by civilian militias, freedom fighters, whatever you want to call it at that point in time. That's what that would be. So they would have no idea who the enemy was or who the enemy wasn't. So it'd be a nightmare for anybody to come in here and try to take over the United States. It really would be, But again, it's. I think that they know that. So, but China is definitely something to keep in mind, to keep paying attention to. They were talking about the new supersonic missile that they have that they could use, and so there's things that we do need to be very, very concerned about. I'm sure that the military is paying attention to those things. I'm hoping that they are. That's their job. That's what they do. But I think the threat is much more substantial than we are being led on. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this. Do you think that China is truly a threat to the United States? There is a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things happening, and so there's definitely things that we need to be concerned about. I'm going to do a topic, I think, tomorrow night. I got an idea. I think it'll be a good topic, about threats. And so we'll dive into that during the live stream. I think that should be interesting, and we're going to talk about a lot of different things. We'll talk about what the liberal news media is saying the threat is, and then we'll talk about what, in my opinion, the real threat is. Okay, so we will get into that tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget, because that happens. And we'll have a good live stream. I got to just figure out how I'm going to title it tomorrow. But I do want to hear what your thoughts are about the China situation, with them amping up their production of ships, with them amping up the production of these silos that can shoot the long-range missiles and stuff. What are your thoughts on that? And I want to hear what you guys have to say. All right. The second thing I want to talk about. So Heather and I went out, and we needed to pick up a few things. Yes, I was out yesterday getting things, but I wasn't doing a grocery shop. Yesterday was some canning supplies and pet food and all that type of stuff, and bird feed and for the chickens and stuff like that. So that was kind of like my focus yesterday, was getting those things. And now I have them up to where I like to have them be. As soon as I go through a bag of dog food, over in the corner I got a full bag of dog food, full bag of cat food, and we obviously feed the animals on a regular basis with that. But as soon as one of those bags is empty, I have 3 more of each in the shop. So what I do, as soon as I use one, I bring the next one in, and then I go buy the next one. And I have my rotation of how I do that. So I'm using my oldest cat and dog food first, and then we just kind of go from there. So we do that rotation. But so today, we needed to go and pick up a few things. And I want you to remember now, we did not buy any meat products. So we weren't out buying, hamburger or any of that type of stuff at all. Pork chops, nothing like that at all. Just regular stuff. I did pick up a 12-pack of, that's right behind you here, 12-pack of paper towels, because my paper towels I like to keep them at a certain level too, and so it was time to buy a new 12-pack of paper towels. Having a scratch? She's having a scratch. So I bought the 12-pack of paper towels, and then 4 bags of groceries. The total for that was $217. And the sticker shock is, now I know I've been talking about food prices and how expensive things have gotten. Unbelievable to get so little and for it to cost so much. These are scary, scary times. And a lot of people are having a very, very hard time getting food, being able to purchase food. The food banks have been seeing triple and quadruple the number of people coming and asking for assistance and asking for help, because the food prices have gone absolutely crazy. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. But to go and drop $217 on 4 bags of groceries, and then you come home and you put it away, and it wasn't that much, as far as what you got. But the prices have just gone absolutely bananas. Actually, let me see. So, let's see. Paper towels is now up to $16 for a 12-pack. So that's why that right there is $16 right there. So you figure, minus the paper towels, it's still $200 in groceries. We got stuff like strawberries, grapes, bananas, celery, lettuce, Honeycrisp apples. Those are expensive. But actually not too bad from normally. But yeah, it adds up really, really quick. And then, what are you going to do? Well, yeah, so there's my super long list. Okay, there's my super long list. And that's $200 worth of groceries. So you can see that's not a huge amount of items. But it's crazy how much prices have gone up, how much people are paying. People that have a bunch of kids, I don't know how they're doing it, to be honest with you. I don't know how they're doing it. How are they doing it, Ella? Huh? I mean, just feeding me and Heather, that gets expensive, you know. So, but it is what it is. Obviously, there's not much we can do about it. We just have to continue to drive along, try to do the best that we possibly can, and go from there. But I want to hear your feedback too, guys. What are you seeing with the grocery prices in your area of the country, your parts of the world, wherever you are? Because I know I have a lot of people from the UK, Australia, Canada, and all over the place, you know, to follow the channel. And so I'm curious to see how are things where you're at. In the States, obviously, whatever state you're in, what are the food prices doing where you guys are at? I'm very curious. You're going to run right into the camera, so relax. I'm curious to see what they're doing where you guys are at. Here in New York, it's insane. Absolutely insane. Like I said, gasoline prices continue to rise. It's unbelievable just watching the whole dynamics of everything that is going on. And, you know, how are people affording things? Are you working more hours? Have you cut expenses elsewhere? I mean, those are things that, you know, people do what they need to do, obviously. So, I definitely want to hear your feedback on that as well. So, anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for right now. I wanted to share this with you. I want to share my thoughts on these two subjects, two topics, right? So, you know, because obviously dealing with both of them, you know, in the news and then in real life. And so I figured I would share that with you. But I'm glad that now we're looking at a stretch, at least a week of no rain, which is just going to be a blessing. Hopefully things will start to dry out. It's been crazy. The ground is absolutely soaked and saturated with water. It's just too much. We've had too much rain. So I feel bad for the farmers. When we were traveling, we were hitting the back roads to go to the store, and there were still some fields that need to harvest the corn, and they're not flooded, but you know it's way too wet to get a tractor in there and get those things, you know, to get that. So they're going to have to wait days for it to be able to get in there with their tractors and their equipment to be able to harvest the rest of that corn. And hopefully it looks like, you know, by Saturday, Sunday, they're going to be able to do that. So that would be a good thing. But so just to give you a heads up, I will be heading back down to West Virginia. I think I'm heading down on the 15th. 15th, I think. It is a Wednesday. And so I'm going to be heading back down there. I'm going to be spending 2 days at my camp in West Virginia, my new bug out location, right? And then we have another gathering that I'm going to be going to on the Friday and the Saturday. So we're going to be doing that. And when I'm there, at the second place that I'm going to be going to, there is nothing. No cell service, no nothing. So I will be completely out of the loop, if you will. Won't be able to make a call, probably won't be able to make a video. So I'm going to try to get videos made ahead of time for that contingency when I get to that point, so I can throw some content up for you guys ahead of time so it's there and you can see it. But I definitely will do that. But I'm taking Becky down. She has not seen the homestead down in West Virginia yet, so she had asked me if we could go, and I said absolutely. So I'm not going to be doing anything major when I'm down there this time. But I definitely will be, you know, going down, checking things out, and spending a couple days there, and then going from there. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. Be safe. Continue to prep. Continue to get ready. I think it's hugely, hugely important. Been trying to the last couple days just button up some loose ends, and so that's what I've been focusing on. Getting supplies where I feel more comfortable them being. And so that is what it's been about, you know. So haven't really done a prepping trip other than for my animals, you know, for the cats and dogs and for the chickens. Both of those were prepping trips. today was just a regular grocery shop, so it wasn't a prepping shop. But I've been doing plenty of that too. So, but anyway, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being ready. Continue to prep. Continue to get ready. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much better shape. Secondly, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, so we never know what's going to happen, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope you're enjoying the fire. It is melting me as I sit here, so I'm going to jump off, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.